In the Garden of Spite tells the thrilling story of Belle Gunness, otherwise called the Black Widow of Laporte. Belle is known as the very first female serial killer in America. I knew nothing about Belle Gunness before I saw this book, however it sounded fascinating, and indeed it is fascinating. She was a serial killer whose murderous spree extended from 1884 to 1908. Born as Brunhild Paulsdatter Storseth, she was raised in Norway, carrying on with an impoverished life as the child of a tenant farmer. Subsequent to enduring maltreatment because of her father, a nearby boy who got her pregnant, she promised that she would have better, and she would not be subject to men's torture. She moved to America, following her sister Nellie. In America she rechristened herself Bella, or Belle. In the Garden of Spite, the story is told from the perspectives of both Belle and Nellie, and this allows us to see not only Belle's point of view, but Nellie's too. Nellie swings from persuading herself that all is great to being sure that something is the issue with Belle, that she will need to act against her own sister. Truly, I sort of needed to smack Nellie for dithering a lot and not actually doing anything about Belle. However, I can likewise see where she would have been frightened to really attempt to stop the horror unfurling. Belle's troublesome formative years clearly affected her deeply and drew out the worst in her. She is a troublesome character to feel any sort of compassion for. She is grasping, greedy, continually looking for more than what she has. She wants a decent man, yet that is not sufficient for her. However, Belle's craving for good life, the best life, drives her to do awful, severe things. In the Garden of Spite isn't for the squeamish, as Belle's killing strategies are not gentle. It is not unnecessarily graphic only for shock value, however there is actually no decent method to write that. It just boggled my brain, as I cannot believe that every one of these men could vanish and have their vanishing go fundamentally unchallenged, at least at the beginning. In many occurrences, people appeared to trust Belle that the men had been there, but had gone on elsewhere. However, then I realized that this was before the time of web access, that nobody could sign in and check these men's credit card activities or telephone records. Ms. Bruce did her research, and the book is very well written. In the Garden of Spite is not a simple read because of the topic, however it is an interesting read.